Hello, everybody. It is me. I'm back with something other than Luganda because honestly, I think my brain was gonna burst. So now we're back to my stuff. Let's get into it. I'm not a commentary channel, but one thing we need to talk about is how the girlies are struggling. The girls are struggling right now. Okay, they don't know what they're doing, and I have figured out why. And it's because they don't watch Lifetime anymore. They're not on LMN. They're not watching the Lifetime Movie Network. And also, the Lifetime Movie Network has changed. Girlie doesn't know who she is anymore. That's the problem in society right now. The girlies aren't watching Lifetime, and Lifetime has lost her identity. She needs to go back to who she was because some people are acting like we weren't already given these lessons. But let me reintroduce you to the lessons that Lifetime had taught me in my youth that have made me who I am to this day. Let me reintroduce you to the importance of Lifetime. I have a whole notebook here because Lifetime was that girl. Lesson number I'm not gonna keep the numbers because I didn't bullet anything. I don't have the numbers. So we're just gonna go through this lesson. Just because someone's successful doesn't mean they're sane. Okay? Because someone can be the richest man or the richest person on the planet does not mean they're okay over here. Because Stalked by My Doctor still haunts me to this day. And there were I think there was 3 movies. There were 3 parts and I am haunted. I'm haunted. I haven't been to a doctor in years. I actually haven't. I'm genuinely terrified because what do you mean? So exactly, just because someone is successful or in like a fancy field doesn't mean they're all right up here. Okay. Lesson: if you get a feeling that something's wrong, don't ignore it. What is it? I think it was A Wife's Nightmare. There's a Double Daddy, A Mother's Instinct. Honestly, every Lifetime movie falls into that category of if you feel like something's wrong, something's wrong. And it might not even be something deep, but something's wrong. Lesson: always check credentials and references in person and do a background check. And just because someone gives you a reference with a phone number, verify that the phone number actually goes back to this person. Was it the midwife's deception? No. There was I think it was nanny cam. This girl gave credentials and it was all a lie. Obviously, she had no credentials. And then when the person finally went to the people in person, because she was like, this girl is weird, you referred her to me and she's weird, they're like, we never referred her to you. This all could have been solved if you had gone to these people from the beginning. Oh, and also the midwife's deception. This girl went into a hospital checking up on her pregnancy, leaves the hospital and sees another lady coming out. The girl acts like she's a nurse there and says, oh, I can help you through your pregnancy. And then she lets this lady come into her house. You don't know this lady. You don't know this woman. Talk to that. And she doesn't talk to the doctor about any of this until she is about to give birth. This woman is deep in her house. She's crazy. And I think the lady ex-nayed her friend. See, why would you just believe people? And the thing is, I feel like I am a very, very, I don't know, I don't think I'm very trusting, but I'm very like welcoming. But even I would be like, in my house? In my house? Lesson: if someone you hired makes you feel weird, fire them and move on. Like, this goes back to nanny cam, midwife's deception, Stalked by My Doctor, all of them. You have a choice. You can say, I don't want this doctor anymore. I don't want this person anymore. You have that choice. Why should you put up with feeling uncomfortable just because you're paying them? You're paying them. They will find another patient, they will find another client, they will find another job. You are not keeping them from finding a job. They will find another job, fire them, and move on. Lesson: jealousy can kill. Don't give it a chance to. Because there's this movie called The Rachels. And from the beginning, you're like, no, this girl's jealous of you. And I don't know if she knew, she might have known, but homegirl, like, got rid of her. Homegirl wholly got rid of her because she was running faster than her. Literally, because she was running faster than her. They're running track and field. And she ran past her. And she went, you're not better than me. Jealousy has long ranges, but it's honestly in the fast lane. It can go from 1 to 100 real quick. Don't let it. Don't give it a chance to. The minute you see the 1, it's time to go. It's time to go. I'm not trying to see 100, so it's time to go. Okay? Lesson. This might sound harsh, but I also think it's true because I wrote it. Kids can be dumb, so don't leave them alone with their thoughts for too long, or even alone for too long. And that's not to say like giving them no space, but in terms of pregnancy pact, those kids were left. Oh, those kids had way too much time on their hands. They decided to all get pregnant together. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Pregnancy pact, party mom, the cheating pact, and I don't even want to think about Flower Static. That one is trauma fuel. I Yeah, no. Yeah. Sometimes they need to hear more than just the words of their friends. Like, yeah, you need to be around so the words and voices they're hearing aren't just a bunch of other 16-year-old voices. Please. Please. Lesson. Just because you know someone doesn't mean you know them, or doesn't mean you know everything about them or their past. Okay? Okay, because let me what was it called? Oh, I was looking for the name of this thing. It's just called The Twin. And it's about this guy. He's in school and he's dating this girl, and he goes over to his girl's house. But one day he goes to visit his twin who's locked up in an insane place, and his twin hits him over the head, switches places with him, and goes back and tries to pretend to be him. And they don't even realize because they don't know that he had a twin brother, let alone that the twin brother was in a psych ward. Look, you can talk to people, kiki with them, laugh with them, think you know them. Come to find out, they have a whole past you know nothing about. Even actually, there's one more. There's living with the enemy. Yeah, living with the enemy. She marries this guy she's known for like a week, which she didn't know him. But and then she starts thinking, oh my god, he might be a killer. Gee, you didn't think of that before you married him after 2 weeks? He wasn't, but you might have tried to think about it before. Lesson. Don't put yourself in a situation where someone could take advantage. Or you. I feel like that's every single movie on this list. Double Daddy, Stalked by My Doctor, maybe not Pregnancy Pact. Actually, Pregnancy Pact, A Daughter's Nightmare, The Rachels, Party Mom, Kept Woman. Honestly, every single Lifetime movie probably comes back to that lesson of don't put yourself in a situation where someone else can take advantage of you or you. Okay, don't do it. If you can think to yourself, someone could, me right now, then maybe maybe you shouldn't be there, or you should take some precautions. And don't go just two people and split up. Go with a pack. Tell people where you're going. Leave a note and a voicemail and a tracker. Say here's my location. Send location.
Send me the location.
Send it. And if anybody says split up, they're an op. They're not for you. I don't know what they have against you. If someone says split up and there's just two of you, they're an op. They're like, literally, I need you to turn to them and say, why? Why? What are you planning? What are you trying to do? Why? And lastly, lesson. Watch more Lifetime. Watch the OG Lifetime movies. I also need to catch up right now because I like honestly going through all of those old Lifetime movies has put me in a Lifetime movie mood. So go watch some Lifetime, go learn some lessons, go share said lessons because it's crazy. It's madness. But also I think the reason why Lifetime is so enjoyable is because it's also still it's so over the top melodramatic, but also still realistic. Because life is honestly like that. You think People aren't that dramatic. People aren't that unrealistic. People aren't that ridiculous, but they are. But they are. And I'm going to leave you with this. These are the ones that traumatize me to the core. Beyond any Stephen King movie that I hold with me to this day. I hold with me Kept Woman, which has taught me I don't need to enter anybody's house on my own, let alone if I don't know them, and let alone without telling people where I am and where I'm going. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I would like to come back. I would like to return. And stalked by my doctor, may it never happen to any. May it never happen. May it never happen. Trauma. And the master traumatizer of all being Flowers in the Attic. I highly recommend that you never watch it. I highly recommend that if you have watched it, you cleanse it from your system. I pray for you. I pray you forget every detail of it. And with that, I wish you a good day. Bye!